Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, we're going to be drafting a pattern for this beautiful underbost corset top with a draped cup. So today, just see how it goes. Guys, please watch this video to the end to see how we're going to draft it out. So let's go. First of all, you take out your measurements, your bust point, then to your underbust and your waist and your top length. So you just have to make a line across. So now we're ruling it out. Just make a straight line for all the lines. So here's our bust, here's our underbust, our waistline, and we'll just call here our top length. So here guys, we're going to go up here by 2 inches to form our chest line. And we'll just make a line across this way. So this is our chest line. And now we'll go to the shoulder and take our shoulder measurements. And so you also put it in the chest line so that you can connect the shoulder to the chest line. So you're just going to connect those 2 points together. So now guys, from the shoulder, we're just going to go down from the shoulder with 1 inch to how wide you want your neckline to be. So this is how I want mine to be, and we're just going to form our shoulder slants. So I'm just slanting it with my ruler. So we see that our shoulder is already slant. So from that place, we're just going to divide the remaining parts into 2, like this. And then from the middle, from that point you just marked, you go in by ½ an inch. Then we just have to connect it to your bust measurement. You just take that down and connect the 3 together. So you see me connecting it just like this. And here is our middle, right? So what we'll just do is to mark our nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 and go down from the bust with 1 inch. So here we've marked it out, we've connected it. So for this down part here, we're just going to mark 0.7 inch for the both sides and connect it from under the bust to that top length, just the way you see me doing like this. So here our dart is out. Next thing we have to do is to form our cup. And from here, this middle here, from the chest line, we're going to go down by ½ an inch and also in by ½ an inch. Why? Because I don't want my cleavage to show that much. So it depends on how you want your cleavage to show. So now you see that I'm marking it out just like this. Then we're just going to slant from the shoulder to that point, to our cleavage point, to form our V-neck shaped neckline. So here is our neckline already. So we're just going to, from this point, take it to the under bust. We're not going to be using a curved ruler for this, because for beginners, some might not have that curved ruler. So we just have to use our bare hands, and you see it's coming out well. So here we're just going to divide it by 2 and then connect it to our dart point, just the way you see me doing right now. So now we're connecting it to form our cup. So here our cup is out already, so we're ready to measure, to put our measurement. So guys, your measurement is going to divide everything by 4: your bust, your waist, your under bust, and your top length, as you see me doing right now. So you just have to put it, and then don't forget to add your dart intake to your allowance. So you just add your dart intake to the allowance, and then add your sewing allowance, and connect together. And now we're going to cut. So be careful of what you cut, guys, so you don't cut the important part of your clothes. In this part, you have to be very careful of where you cut. So you see the way I cutting here, because in the top it has that kind of neck, and now we're cutting out the cup. So our cup is already out, and we just have to remove the dart. So our front is out already. Next thing to do is to tape down the front so that we can put our back's effect. So we're just going to slant it to have that back's effect. It depends on how you want yours, but this is how this is going to be. So now our cup is out and our front is out already. In the picture, we see that the cup has a gather effect. So to have the gather effect, we are going to put it on a new pattern, and we are going to do the slash and spread method. So just continue watching. I'm going to divide the shoulder by 4 and tape it down so that it won't move. So I'm taping it down the both sides, and then we're just going to mark a line across, and we're just going to slash. Please guys, when slashing it, don't slash it to the end so it won't divide. You just have to open it a little like this. We call this a slash and spread method. So I'm taping this down, and to note, we have to put an equal measurement for all the spaces. So here I'm using 1 inch for all the spaces. So I'm taping this other one down so it won't move. Now I'm just going to do that for the rest. So the next thing we're going to do is to mark out our cup on the new pattern, just like this. Just mark it all round, and then remove the old parts. And we are going to cut this out, and let's see how it looks. So here is our cup, guys, and our front. So now we're going to move to the back. You see, I've already drafted out our normal body measurements, and this allowance here is for the zipper. So here is our bust, our under bust, waistline, and your top length. Just like we did in the front, we are going to go up by 2 inches and mark a line across. And now it's time for our darts. We just go down by 1 inch and mark our nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. And also the down part here is 0.7 inch for both sides, and we have to connect from under bust to it. So our dart here is ready. So next part is the shoulder. Also our shoulder measurements, and connecting to the chest line, we have to make a line through. We also have to go down here by 1 inch to have our shoulder slant. Here is our normal neckline, and here we're slanting our shoulder. Now we're going to mark our V-neck just to the chest line, the way you see me doing, because the picture has a V neckline. So our V neckline is out. Unlike the front, we're not going to go in by 1/2 inch. You have to measure your bust divided by 4 and just make a curve right there from the shoulder to the chest line to form our armhole. So like this. And what's remaining is just to mark our normal measurements divided by 4 and the dart intake and our sewing allowance. That's all we need to do now. So our front and our back are out. The front and the back body are going to be used for an Ankara fabric, and the upper part for a white fabric, as we can see in the picture. So the next thing we have to do is to put our back effect just to the zipper allowance, and we'll cut that. As you can see, we're done with the cutting. My next video will be showing how we're going to sew this. Please watch, and if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please do so. Bye.